All right, guys, we are right in front of the house, and I just want to point out, for orientation, this is going to be the southeast corner. The garage is in the northeast corner, and then all of the living space is primarily focused on the center of the home, with secondary bedrooms on the south side of the home, and then the primary suite back behind on the northwest corner of the home. Really good space up here for entertaining as you have guests coming in. I love the extra wide pathway, and then kind of these little gathering areas as you're coming into the home. So immediately we see that very dramatic fireplace in the distance in the family room, which will be uplit and will be very dramatic with the shadow and light that is cast there. Clear story window up above, providing light to the main entry foyer. Office here with the hidden pocket doors, and then the tiger wood built-in surround. I feel storage wise, this closet isn't very large for large parties, but what I was thinking earlier about their being space to add another closet, maybe a temporary solution when you have parties is to have a standing coat rack here. There's space to do it right in that spot, or potentially here right off of the formal living space. This is a really good size room. You can probably get, I'd say 15 to 20 people comfortably. On the high capacity, maybe 40. And that's of course with the furniture cleared if you needed a dance space. Another really great space from the formal living to the formal dining. These rooms, in comparison of size, are pretty similar. I'd say the dining space is slightly smaller, maybe by a foot or a foot and a half, maybe 2 feet. So then after you come through the front door, you have your powder room off of the kitchen. It's really interesting. This feels like, I'm not quite sure what that finish is, but it's very interesting. It looks really almost sparkly, maybe like malachite or something. It's a really interesting, but soft actually, so it's not a stone. I'll ask Chris and see if she knows what that is. So kitchen space in the center. I do love that you have that double-sided fireplace to look through into the office, and then you can also see if somebody's coming up the front pathway, you can see right out to the front of the house. Really nice detail in terms of functionality. So here's a decent sized Sub-Zero. You've got plenty of storage here. Here we've got some gadgets. It looks like they actually have hot water on tap, and that would be through this separate faucet. They've really maximized all of the storage space in here. Did a really good job. Oh, so freezer space down below here. And then another little spice rack. And we've got this amazing, with the countertop, also kind of integrated with this, and then storage up above as well. As we turn around facing the backyard, excellent for interacting with people in the living space. And then storage wise, we've got some pretty awesome space here, and the depth of this is really great as well. So just more. Sure, yeah, that'll help. Great for all your cookware. And then another spice rack. I feel like everything has triples in this house.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So trash here to the right side of the sink. More storage. A TV mounted here on the corner. And you've got a good depth to these cabinets as well. Dishwasher on the left-hand side. And then the counter integrated with the storage, and then the additional storage up top.
So if you have any questions,
Here, I mean, these drawers are great. And then this, I feel like, is going to be one of the ovens that you would probably use more on a daily basis. It's Miele as well. And you've just got additional. That's awesome. I love the storage components in these. Really, really good. Storage, storage, storage. There we go. And then I'm going to go through the main catering room. So you've got the double pantries, these sliding pocket doors here to privatize this space. And then we've got another oven. This is going to be a microwave with, let's see, I think it's actually, I'm looking to see, it does have convection as well. And then a heating door down below. Tons of space in here with all of these built-ins. So I think, you know, really, here's another a drawer refrigerator. And these cabinets go all the way to the ceiling, so they did maximize on the ceiling height. And the depth of this is going to be a little bit greater for any of those larger gadgets that you might have. You can tuck those up into there. And I believe this is the third dishwasher here. 1, 2, and trash here. Vanity bath here. And then I'll walk through to the more traditional butler pantry that's the pass-throughs to the formal dining. So second dishwasher, so 1, 2, and then 3 in the catering room, vestibule, whatever it is. Wine refrigerator.
oh yes. Oh, did you look at the other piece over the stairwell? Yeah. If you look at it,
And then additional storage here, here, and up top. And this goes really, really high up. Here's that ice maker. You can see the type of ice it does there. And then we'll go to dining space again. And then this is the other side of the dining space that goes out to the outdoor space. Great detail here.
thank you. Well, you're welcome. Beautiful. If you have any questions, just let Betty know.
And then here's another pocket door, which will really help when you're having parties to cut down on sound reverberance through to the secondary bedrooms. Here's the back secondary bedroom. And one thing I do want to point out, I think this is the original section of the home. This is probably the original wood floor. There's a little bit of gapping between these planks. It's nothing red flag raising. This is the larger one. It's closest to the door. So that means that this wood actually expands and contracts probably the most. You've also got a heater vent that's also creating a warmer direct contact. So you're going to probably have this gapping will be pretty normal. They can come in and actually fill those gaps with some wood putty, and it'll expand and contract with the wood as we go through heat and cold. I don't think I pointed out this closet earlier, so pretty, it's a small closet. Really great finishes on the walls here. There's a little bit of wear and tear, you can see, and probably here at the corner from people passing in and out of the room. It's not anything major, it's just kind of a little bit of a fray. You can see that there. Again, I think they, included all these built-ins because of the minimized storage space. So you've got nice deep cabinets down here below. And then the gas fireplace with these built-in shelves on each side. But essentially the depth of the cabinet is going to be about the same depth as you can see here. You're probably about 24 inches or so. So back into the hallway. Linen closet here. It's a shallow depth. So we're probably looking at about 12-inch depth on those shelves. And then essentially the 3/4 bath for these two bedrooms here, which we were discussing earlier, is a little bit tight. It's on the tight side. It's a good sized shower though. I mean, I can definitely be in there and not have any issues. Not that I'm that big of a guy, but and then essentially what I think would have been the original primary bedroom with an ensuite bath and a walk-in closet. This is the southeast corner of the home. So we are facing east off the front windows and south off of the side window. Glass block is going to face east. We got a 3/4 bath with a shower, single vanity. This is kind of an ivory colored granite. It might be marble actually. And then the original wood floors here as well. And good built out space behind what would be the shower on the other side of that wall. So you've got a good amount of storage. This really lengthy hanging rod, which I would have done doubles to just maximize that space, but you've probably got about a 10-foot hanging section in that closet there. So let's go back through living space. Chris, I'm almost done. And then we're in the main family room again, the amazing clear story windows on all 4 sides. This is really interesting. It almost... Chris, do you know if this is a silk on this wall?
I know it's a wallpaper. I don't know if it's silk or
okay.
paper.
It almost looks like it might be... It's gorgeous. I love it.
Beautiful.
It almost looks like a stone, and when you're standing back from it, it's really pretty. Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then here we are in the primary suite. This room is really, really large. This is probably this might be 25 or 30 feet from this end of the room to where the TV is there in the distance. And then it's probably about 15 feet wide. So this is a king size bed. You can see we've got a good amount of open space here where the sitting chairs are. And then also a really decent amount of space on this side of the bed. So ensuite bath, storage space here. Again, they maximized with these pull-out drawers. So you've got very functional space. I'm imagining it probably goes, halfway between this side of the vanity and halfway over to the other side. So you've got this as well. I hate to be poking in people's drawers, but I just want to show you guys that. And one thing I think let's see, nope. I was trying to figure out if I can turn on this light. Nope. There we go. So you've got the light up top. So right as you're looking in the mirror, you're going to have the light directly above you, which is awesome. This does look like I'm not quite sure what that finish is. It almost has a sateen, fibrous, kind of like it looks like a sateen tweed almost. It's a really, really nice, luxurious color. And then we've got marble heated floors, storage here, There we go. This is a good depth. You'll get a lot of good storage from that. That's probably about 16 inches deep. And I probably wouldn't store anything down below because of that steam unit. And then here's this. It's the same thing. It's mimicking what is on the other side in terms of storage on the vanity. I didn't notice this earlier. There is uplighting there in the corner. And of course the amazing steam shower wet room with the bathtub towards the back. There's those adjustable shower heads and then the steam outputs at the bottom. These windows, these glass block and this window are going to be facing the north side of the property. And it looks like they've got another, I'm going to close this, another uplight in the corner. Actually, there's an uplight in every single corner of this room. So you've got that back there. And I think you can kind of get a little bit of hint of that glimmer of that sateen finish on that wall. I think I forgot to point this out earlier. It is on a Lutron semi-automated system, so you can turn on multiple points in the main living areas from those main controllers. So this built-in space, this is going to be probably about, I would guesstimate this to be about maybe 20 feet in length. It's very, very long. And then the depth is going to be pretty standard depth for closet. So you're probably looking at about a 30, I think it's 32 is standard, maybe 28 depth there. And actually this will probably give you an idea of the depth. So you can see the wall at the back and the top of the cabinet. And then this side is probably going to be a little bit more shallow. It looks like you probably have about 18 inches there. Again, they maximized on these shelves and all the drawers. I really like that this has also this counter space, so you could utilize that as a area to keep jewelry and accessories and things. And actually, let's see. This is kind of a nice grass wall window covering there, and you can see the neighboring home to the north through that window. I might even I would maybe even think about having this frosted up halfway and then keeping the top portion clear and then just eliminating the window covering, because I feel like this space is a little bit on the darker side. I like to have a lot of natural light when I'm getting dressed just because I'm a little bit colorblind. So you've got tons and tons of drawers down below here. And then underneath, you've got a really nice depth of kick plate down there. So I don't think there's necessarily storage that can happen underneath that built in. But I think what I would like to see down there is a really nice indirect ambient lighting to be added. That would make this space brighter and really, really dramatic. Maybe also an ambient uplight off of the top of these cabinets would really enhance the luxury feel. Again, really, really nice amount of storage in here. You know, and Kim, this is a good example. Like, they're putting shoes in here, so they're utilizing this space to the max. So you've got, there's all your cleaning supplies, and then down below, this is a quartz, gray quartz countertop. You've got some storage down there, washer dryer here, and then this is a trash bin. Another nice area to potentially do a vanity space. You've got the two windows here, which if you take the window covering off will allow more light into the space. This is the northwest corner of the house, the very northwest corner of the house. And there is sound built in here in the primary bath and the primary suite. The sound also does continue to the exterior living space and is all, you can see the components built into the ceilings here. let's go. I'm gonna go out to the exterior living real quick. Yep. If I can figure out how to open it. Oh, there we go. So again, orientation. Here's that kind of flexible space off of the back of the formal dining, butler's pantry, kitchen, and then the art installation wall there. And that storage down below. Storage. 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 I'm imagining that's storage too. Some components, a rotisserie, mini fridge out here, and then also another ice machine. You got some remotes for the outdoor fans. And then this Viking grill does have the rotisserie spit that you can put in. I think this is part of the Wi-Fi system out here. And Chris was mentioning earlier that they had originally intended this space to possibly be a pool, a smaller pool. This is not a great amount of space, but it's nice that this is kind of incorporated if you were to just decide to do that in the future. This is the back of the secondary bedroom, and then the back side, south side of the property, what potentially would have been, or what could potentially be a Roman's bedroom, or would have been probably the primary suite originally. I'm going to go back through the living space down to the lower level. Actually, I'll do a circle around this living space here. You got a really nice bar here when you're grilling and facing your entertainment space. Skylight up above. Hot tub. Primary suite behind these doors. Fireplace behind this brick, or that stone, I mean. Uplighted separate fireplace for the exterior. And it's got that skylight up above. And then we'll just do a quick walkthrough of the basement. So formal dining, formal living, family room, kitchen to the right, primary suite here in the back corner. And then we have what they're utilizing as a media room, the bedroom. Here's the mechanical space back here. Storage wise, this room is a little bit of storage for you, but it's going to be on the tight side. Maybe Christmas stuff, holiday decor. And then this is also part where the HVAC system is housed. There is the mechanicals and the home automation components within this cabinet. Really large, deep. You can see here, this is my arm's length. So this storage being built in is also very helpful for maybe seasonal clothing. If you have to swap things out of the master suite closet, this would be a good option to do that. And you have some additional space here too. So if you really wanted to tear this out and do another secondary seasonal closet down here, I think this would be a really good space to do that. There is this space under the stairs. This is a floating staircase, so I don't know that you'd want to make those changes, but potentially some real estate here to do a storage system underneath the stairs. And then we do have the cellar. Cellar here. pretty sweet little room. I think this is also kind of a cool spot to do like a poker room. You've got the built-in sound up above as well. You can probably, I mean, you can definitely fit 4 people comfortably. You probably get 6 people into that space without it being too tight of a squeeze. Built-ins on both sides of the entry to the media room / flex bedroom space. This would be a really, really large bedroom if you turned it into a bedroom. Ensuite attached bath. And this looks like a slate that's on the floor. You do have egress from this downstairs. And this is going to be the north side of the property. North, egress window here, and then west. I would say the downside to this room being a bedroom is that this closet is pretty small. But you do have washer dryer closet here that you could potentially utilize for storage for the bedroom. Built-ins up above. And then there's a linen closet behind me that also could be reformatted to additional storage for bedroom. Potentially a door could also be installed here so that that's enclosed within the bedroom space. So now we have the lower level. And I'm just going to recapture the storage space in the garage. So here we have kind of a mud area off of the garage. Pretty standard 2-car garage. I like that the space is finished out, and they did install these cabinets up above. And then we have a little storage closet here in the corner. I think this room is probably about 4 feet by 6 feet. So not a lot of additional storage, but it's nice that it's here. And that is it. I'm going to just walk you back through to the front door so we get a scope of orientation. I love too that they have multiple powder, so powder here and then powder in the back corner there. Formal living, formal dining, office here. And actually, let me peek into this storage real quick and see how deep this is. It's a good amount of space. So pretty normal cabinet depth. You've got the printer there. It's a very efficient space. And again, this in a tiger wood finish is amazing. It's beautiful. Clear story window up above as well. And mail slot. So perfect for your office. That is it, guys. Thank you.